Hi guys, don't usually make videos, but I've been talking to a few clients and this has been so effective that I want to share it with you guys and see if it adds any value to you. So one of the hardest things clients come and say to me when they start is I can't, I have to give up this, I have to give up chocolate, I have to give up wine, I have to give up, coffee or whatever it is that needs to be looked at and needs to be reduced. Now most people will go at this by just trying to willpower it out of their life. They'll just go, right, no more coffee, no more chocolate, no more alcohol, and I'm just going to go to the gym and I'm going to do salads every day for lunch. It's just not that effective. The reason being is we use willpower, and willpower is a bit like a battery on your iPhone. You can use it all day, but at the end of the day you're going to have a flat battery, and all it takes is that one thing to come in front of you and you just can't stop yourself, almost. So it comes down to the mindset of what we are doing around trying to take things out of our nutrition, or out of our lifestyle for food. So instead, what I want you to do is this. Imagine you've got this big banquet table, okay? Now, go back a year and look at everything. If we could look at everything you've eaten in the last year, and we put a meal or a snack or whatever it was on the table that represents you eating it, and we're going to fill this banquet table. Okay, so if you had chicken salad once in the last year, you put one chicken salad on the table. If you had Walker's crisps every day for the last year, 365 packs, you're going to just put one pack of Walker's crisps on the table. And we're going to do it for everything. Now, what we'll find straight away is that this table of food and meals won't be that big. It'll be about between 50, 70 different sort of meals and snacks and foods. And if we look at that in our heads and we have this picture of this massive banquet table with all these different meals you've had in the last year, and then we say to ourselves, right, what's good and what's bad? And then we go, right, let's get rid of all the bad food. Now, this is what people generally do when it comes to trying to change their nutrition. So we'll go, right, let's get rid of all the bad food. There's the pizza, get rid of that. Get rid of the chocolate, get rid of the crisps, get rid of the alcohol. What happens is when you start looking at this table, at the end, when you've taken all the bad stuff that you know is pulling your health down and taking your energy away, this table looks really crap. You just look at it and you think, if this was a banquet, you'd be like, well, blimey heck, this looks pretty pants. There's hardly any food on it now. There's massive gaps. And it just looks horrible. It just doesn't look very appealing. And if I said to you do that for a year, you're probably going to go, well, this is going to be really hard. So instead, what we do is we put everything back on and we rearrange the table. So we go, right, let's put all the stuff which is really bad for us, put it to the edges. Let's put it all on the left-hand side. That's the right, or the right-hand side of the table. And we'll just pile them all up on the right-hand side. We'll put all the good stuff in the middle and on the left. And instead, what we're going to do is this. We want to get rid of chocolate. We want to get rid of alcohol. We're not going to focus on saying, let's take that away. It's for me, I call it the Romeo and Juliet syndrome, where you take something away, you just want it. It doesn't work, especially for long term. So instead we say this. We put all the chocolate and the crisps and all the crap that we know we need to get out of on the right. What we do is we introduce something new to the left, and we just slide that onto the table. So we might go, right, I'm going to have chicken avocado 4 times this week. I'm going to have it twice or whatever. I'm just going to have this meal. I'm going to introduce it onto the table. And what happens is we push that onto the table. And by pushing it onto the table, something on the other end will just drop off. We don't know what it will be. It might be crisps, it might be chocolate, it might be wine, it might be fizzy drinks. But something which you used to do would just fall off the end. And we don't have to focus on that. We can just let it fall off the end. It just becomes a natural reaction to bringing something else in. We've put a new habit in, an old habit which we used to do would just fall off the end. For me, this is the best way of changing nutrition, especially when you're really busy. Property trading, you're out, you're always moving from place to place, you're on the go all the time. We want to make it as easy as possible. So my advice would be, look at it like that. Create that table and then just start pushing things off. Don't try and say to yourself, no more chocolate, no more this. It doesn't work, unfortunately. Anyway, hope that helps. If you want to find out any more, if you want a little bit of free advice, just I'm on Facebook. You can find me. I look like this. My name's Adam White. See you later.